If you want to build muscle and strength without breaking the bank in the process, then you're going to want to watch this video from start to end. This video will have all the cost-saving bulking tips that highly experienced bodybuilders have been using for decades. Believe it or not, most bodybuilders are not highly paid professional athletes and don't have an unlimited income to throw towards their training, nutrition, and supplements. So the goal to maximize gains on a budget is widespread in the bodybuilding space. Most guys who begin their bodybuilding journey have a ton of enthusiasm and overlook practicalities. For example, one thing whoever's doing the grocery shopping in the house quickly finds out is that the fridge gets emptier faster, and the food bills skyrocket. At this point, there are two choices. One is to rethink your bulking aspirations and find a different hobby. Or two is to find more affordable ways to consume enough nutritious food to make those gains. So let's get into food choices and strategies to accomplish the latter. Number 1, don't just eat eggs at breakfast. Eggs are the most affordable, versatile, nutrition-dense, high-protein food available in the world. You can even separate the yolk for the white depending on your target calorie and protein consumption. If you think eggs are only a breakfast food and you're unsure what to eat other times of the day, it's time to reconsider. Eggs can and should be consumed any time of the day. They can be fried, mixed in an omelet, or boiled to be ready for later consumption with other meals. A common concern with eggs is that they increase your bad cholesterol, possibly leading to heart disease. But there's scientific research that shows that this isn't necessarily true. For example, this 2016 paper concluded no clear association between egg intake and increased or decreased risk of coronary heart disease. The researchers supported egg consumption because they're a relatively low-cost and nutrient-dense whole food that provides a valuable source of protein, essential fatty acids, antioxidants, choline, vitamins, and minerals. Another 2018 study concluded additional dietary cholesterol from eggs does not negatively affect serum lipids, and in some cases appears to improve lipoprotein particle profiles and good cholesterol functionality. So if you're an active human at a healthy weight and aren't hypersensitive to foods with cholesterol, eggs are excellent to consume regularly. So feel free to utilize eggs to hit your protein target while minimizing your food expenses. Number 2, consume more lean ground beef or turkey. Ground meats have a similar protein content as steak or chicken, but are less expensive. Be sure to get leaner options of ground beef if you're looking to keep your fat intake low, so you can consume more carbs. Ground meats are versatile and can be made into patties for burgers, stir-fry with vegetables, and chili. They're also great for meatballs with spaghetti sauce on pasta. If you want to consume more meat without the steep cost of chicken breasts or top sirloin steak, add more ground meats to your grocery list. Number 3, don't overconsume protein. There is a significant emphasis on consuming a high-protein diet in the bodybuilding space, and for a good reason. Protein contains the building blocks to build and repair muscle tissue. But one thing to remember is your body isn't in a catabolic state when you're consuming a calorie surplus, or in other words, bulking. So eating additional protein above 0.7 to 0.8 grams per pound recommended in the scientific literature is unnecessary and costly. Follow these simple steps to find out if you're currently eating more protein than needed. First, multiply your body weight by 0.8 grams to get your daily protein target. If you're over 20% body fat, you can multiply your height in centimeters by 0.8, which will get you in the ballpark. Next is to track your protein intake for a week. Divide it by the number of days you followed, and see your average daily protein consumption. If it's higher than the calculated target, you can swap more expensive proteins for more affordable carb or fat sources. Swapping protein for carbs can save you money, because protein sources like meat are typically more costly than grains and beans, which leads us to the next point. Number 4, stick to affordable carbs. Ever wonder why almost all bodybuilders, including vegans, have carbs like potatoes, oatmeal, rice, and pasta as a staple in their diet? These foods are highly nutritious, can be kept for long periods, and are very affordable. These carb sources also keep your glycogen stores replenished so you can weight train with maximal efforts. Later, we'll discuss how to make these foods taste amazing while keeping them healthy. Number 5, buy your groceries in bulk. While buying smaller portions of food from a small grocer may save you money in the short term, it becomes more costly in the long run than purchasing food in bulk from places like Costco. For example, if you can save a few dollars on each item you're buying long term, these numbers quickly add up over the weeks and months. I've even seen guys purchase foods at a convenience store just because it was easier. But again, these prices are marked up and become more costly down the road. When given the option, always buy foods wholesale, but make sure it's only foods that won't go bad. You can purchase things like fruits and vegetables in smaller quantities so they don't spoil. But for items like oatmeal, canned foods, or something you can freeze like meat and berries, always purchase in bulk. These same tips apply to supplements like protein powders that are cheaper when purchased in large amounts. So if you want to get big, it's time to think big. Number 6, Improve your cooking skills. Do you have a friend who is a chef or an excellent cook? If you've ever gone out to eat with them, you quickly realize one thing. They like their cooking more than what's being served on their plate most of the time. They have a high standard of food, and the meal has to be fantastic for them to be impressed. Now imagine you've improved your cooking skills to the point where you prefer your cooking over most restaurants you dine at. That's a powerful place to be. There are several benefits to being able to cook a flavorful meal. One is you'll know exactly what went into your meal, so you can accurately track your macros. Next, and I hate to say this, but some restaurants have been caught preparing food in not so sanitary environments. So by cooking at home, you can rest assured the ingredients and cooking areas are clean. Finally, you choose all the ingredients that went into your food. Such things as cooking oils would be fresh compared to reused oils often used at restaurants. With YouTube and Google, finding recipes to practice with is easier than ever. Cooking tools like air fryers also make the process even more accessible and healthier. Number 7, minimize how much you eat out. Reducing the number of times you eat out per week is a cost-saving tip you'll hear from anyone looking to reduce expenses, whether they're into fitness or not. For example, a $20 steak from the butcher shop can cost you over $100 at a nice steakhouse. That is 5 times the cost, not to mention the expense of drinks, tip, and travel to and from the restaurant. In addition, if you focus on improving your cooking skills and meal prepping discussed in point 6, you'll start to enjoy your food more than the restaurant food. Now, this doesn't mean you should never eat out. If you reserve eating out to once a week and for important occasions, not only will it feel special, but it will save you a ton of cash as well. If you use these 7 tips in this video, be prepared to have the investments you've made in your biceps and bank account get bigger. Did you find this video helpful? If so, click the like button below as it'll genuinely help out the channel. If your training and nutrition are in order and you're looking for a bit of an edge, be sure to check out my science-based supplement line. Each product was created using scientifically proven ingredients, all clinically dosed and guaranteed to produce results. Right now, you can get 25% off your entire order, plus free shipping by using the coupon code MONSTER at checkout. So head over to musclemonsters.com/supplements or click the link in the description. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next one. Peace.